I ask you, young Padawan, would you rather embark on a journey to recover an ancient artifact that has the power to create or destroy life while defeating the Sith Lord Darth Vader? Or defeat pirates who stole your precious cargo? Why, yes, but just for the sake of finding out what is the better Star Wars VR experience, let's put Vader Immortal up against Star Wars Tales from the Galaxy's Edge. Before we put Vader Immortal up against Tales from the Galaxy's Edge, if you'd like to see more videos like this, smash the like button. While Vader Immortal and Star Wars Tales from the Galaxy's Edge are both good VR games in their own right, which of the two is the better VR game? In order to determine which of the two is the better VR game, I want to take a look at a few elements. Graphics, soundtrack, geek factor, which I may or may not have just made up. We'll get more into that later. Gameplay, motion sickness, and last but not least, the most important, story. If you feel I missed an important element, chime in down below with your thoughts. After all, it's We Deem and you're the we. Vader Immortal graphically looks amazing, but unfortunately, the video capture from my Oculus Quest 2 just doesn't do it justice. I found myself for a very long time examining the gloves. The weathered stain on it looked so realistic, the wear and tear, and they did amazing on the design of Vader, which made me feel like I was actually in the presence of the Sith himself.
Required to perform one simple task.
One required?
Open this configuration, and I will spare your life.
Thanks.
This is the one I've been searching for.
Oh, am I? Darth Vader. It's amazing to see it in front of my face. It's fucking Darth Vader. Tales from the Galaxy's Edge was kind of washed out, and I found it not to be as sharp as Vader Immortal, which did induce motion sickness for me. Now the graphics aren't all that bad, because C-3PO looks amazing, and R2-D2 doesn't look too bad either. As far as textures, I feel Vader Immortal is far superior. You can see things in the distance clear, and in Galaxy's Edge, it had more of a blurred depth of field, which is why I think I got sick many times. Now the soundtrack is something I think that both games did really well at. The background music in Vader Immortal, I feel, was on an epic level. It seemed to put the VR gamer, well me, into a Star Wars movie. An epic battle against Lord Vader himself, who is also your trainer for selfish reasons.
Now, die.
Whereas Tales from the Galaxy's Edge has a more adventure atmosphere and puts you dead center in a Clone Wars cartoon setting, if you get what I mean. I'm not entirely sure this guy gets what he means. Vader Immortal's soundtrack and sound effects really immersed me in the Star Wars universe. And the first time I heard Darth Vader's voice and the sound of a lightsaber, chills went down my spine.
According to the nav route, we can get out through those shutters.
Gameplay, now here is a tough one because both games had different times where the gameplay was extremely fun, interactive, and great battle mechanics. Then there were times where the gameplay was just unfulfilling. Vader Immortal has door hacking.
It will go. I think we may make it.
Light puzzle solving. Lightsaber duels and gun battles, which unfortunately for me were kind of disappointing, and my personal favorite, the Force. Now the Force does take some getting used to, and it felt like at times it would take forever to actually lock on, or maybe I just wasn't as one with the Force as I'd like to think I was.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
Tales from the Galaxy Edge, unlike Vader Immortal, has great gun battles, a cool drill too, which I said in the last video. There's something satisfying about loosening bolts in VR. Droid repair, element scavenger hunts, and a really thought out inventory system. Well, hopefully you're still here with me, because here is where we discuss the geek factor. Well, I guess it's essentially what the cool kids nowadays are calling geeking out. And this is where it started to really fall apart for Galaxy's Edge. On several occasions, Vader Immortal, well, made me geek out, sent chills down my spine, and made me one excited Star Wars fan. The moment Darth Vader walked into the room, looking up at him, hearing his nerve-shattering voice, and seeing him use the Force sent me into instant geek excitement. I felt like I was really standing in front of Lord Vader himself, and it was one of the best experiences in my life, even though it was in VR. Another time I felt chills was holding the lightsaber, turning it on. It was an absolute spine-tingling sound. Unfortunately, despite how fun the gun battles are, in Tales from the Galaxy's Edge, meeting C-3PO, meeting R2-D2, and using the drill tool to break into supply cabinets and repair droids, nothing in the game really sent chills down my spine. Defeating the pirates and recovering the cargo that you lost in the beginning of the game just seems, dare I say, bland. The game just didn't feel like it led up to an epic ending. Whereas Vader Immortal took you on a journey of discovery, adventure, and deceit. You're part of an ancient bloodline from Mustafar who is one with the Force, but you unfortunately don't know how to use your powers. You're also unaware that you are part of this bloodline, but don't fear, Darth Vader is here to teach you how to use your powers for selfish reasons, of course. Vader is using you to get to the bright star, which could nourish the planet or destroy all life if it gets in the hands of the wrong person. You come in contact with a priestess.
By the original light. It appears Vader has finally found his candidate.
Who gives you the rundown, and you are now on the journey to recover the bright star and to bring Mustafar back to its old glory.
Once, our world Mustafar was green, filled with life. Lady Kovacs abided here with her husband Sardoin. The bright star was our most sacred object. Its energy nourished our planet. One day, our world was attacked. Lady Kovacs' husband fell in battle. She stole the bright star, believing it would restore her husband to life. It reduced our world to the wasteland you see now. The bright star is hidden beneath us, somewhere within Lady Kovacs' sanctum. Vader has the only key.
Now, reach out your hand. Use the Force to take control of this stone. Yes, I can sense the Force within you. Focus. It is responding to your bloodline. Use the Force to place the stone. Yes, you've woken it.
Little do you know, there's a traitor who is joining you on your journey and assist Vader in taking control of the Bright Star.
You opened the artifact. No one's been able to do that for eons. Vader's been scouring the galaxy for someone of your bloodline.
You'll have to find the priestess of my clan. Down in the caverns beneath us. She's your only way off Mustafar now. Take my lore totem.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I am sorry.
What?
Sorry.
A new thing.
Saving a planet is awesome. Am I right, Captain? I've never felt so. Wait. What are you sorry for? You rat. I knew we shouldn't have trusted you.
No, Vader only seeks the bright star. Now that he has it, he believes.
Enough. Did you think you could become my apprentice?
It is now your mission to defeat Vader and recover the Bright Star. In my head, I want to keep saying Death Star instead of Bright Star. It's highly frustrating. Personally, I found Dark Vader to be really easy to beat, and no matter how much I sucked, I wasn't going to lose, as though the story wasn't gonna come to a halt because of my amateur knowledge of the Force and my skill level with a lightsaber. I also found this issue in Star Wars Tales from the Galaxy's Edge, where the pirate leader was also fairly easy to beat. Kind of wish these games were a little longer and a little more challenging. Well, there's my opinion. I'm sticking to it. Vader Immortal is by far the better Star Wars VR experience. It immersed you deep into the Star Wars universe and gave you every element you would expect from a good Star Wars story. Let me know down below if there are any important factors that you think that I, this guy, left out that further proves that Vader Immortal is by far the better VR experience compared to Tales from the Galaxy's Edge. Because after all, you are the we and we deem, and your opinion matters even if it contradicts with my opinions. Who the hell am I, right? Okay, it's time to shut up now and end the video. Don't forget to use the Force to ring the bell, to smash that like button, and to click the subscribe button so you can be the we and we deem. Am I like the only VR gamer that wants to give characters in the game the finger? There was this one general in Vader Immortal that I can't recall his name right now, but I really wanted to give him the finger. I gave him the finger. It wasn't the right finger. Either way, none of that nonsense anymore. Guys, check out some of our videos over here. I'll wait. They're sitting there. They're waiting for you to consume. 1, 2, go ahead. Check them out.